Hi, welcome to Young Style Tai Chi. Today I'm excited to be sharing with you grasp the sparrow's tail. In Chinese, it's called Lan Que Wei. Now, Lan Que Wei or grasp the sparrow's tail entails 4 foundational movements in Tai Chi. First one is ward off. Second one is roll back. And then you have the press and the push. In Chinese, it's peng, lü, ji, and an. Alright, so peng, ward off. Let's show you the right peng. This is like right. If I'm putting my right grasp the sparrow's tail on my right, you can do your left grasp the sparrow's tail also. So you can have a right grasp the sparrow's tail and a left one. So let's say the right grasp the sparrow's tail. Right, this is peng or ward off. Ward off is to protect your chest area here from your opponent. All right, you are defending yourself, right? So your elbow and your knee must be aligned. So don't put your peng this way. Some people, when they put your peng this way, then you are not protecting your chest. So it has to go across your body so that your elbow and your knee are in the same line. And twist your hip, tuck in your hip, right? Tuck in your hip to tuck in your right hip. So you will feel a twist of and you try to square your hip, you push your hand to the left. So you will feel a twist in the abdomen here. All right? So this is called peng or ward off. Don't go too near to your body because you are trying to keep your opponent away from you. So this is like a wall. If you put your wall up here, then you allow your opponent to be at this distance. But if you bring your wall so close to yourself, then you allow your opponent to be so close to yourself. So don't put your peng this way, don't put your peng this way. So your peng or your ward off must be in front of your chest and far away. And then also tilt your thumb outward a little bit rather than flat, right? Because your flat is not strong. But if you tilt a little bit, right? If you tilt your thumb out a little bit, then it's stronger. So it's stronger this way than this way. All right? So tilt outward. So this is called ward off. Okay? And then next one is roll back. Roll back in Chinese is lü. Lü in Chinese is lü hu xu, is to stroke the beard. So lü is a gentle movement. So if your enemy's force is coming towards you, you are sweeping on it. You are rolling the person back. Roll the person away. It's called lü. So you stroke or you sweep the person away. Alright? So when you lü, you don't use your arm movement to pull the person sweep because our arm strength is limited, but you use the entire body movement, right? Your entire body movement, or better still, your body go first before your arm, because in Chinese it's 以身带手, means your body carries your arm. So when you move your body first before your arm. That's called lü or roll back. Alright, so roll back can be from your left to the right or from the right to the left. Right? Roll back this way or roll back this way. Right? Next is the press. So press, right, when you put your right hand push inward, left hand outward. So this is a press. So don't put your press so close to yourself. Again, it's like a wall. So press is here. Right? Press is not straight. This is already a push. This is not press. Press, you bend your arm. This is a press, right? Like a ball inside of you. So push your right hand in, push your left hand out. This is a strong wall, a press, all right? And then spread out. You relax your elbow. Relax your elbow so that elbows drop at the side of your body here for your push. So you push this way up. So when you relax, you are getting ready for push. Now, if you relax and put your arm by your side, when you push, you see there's no support of your elbow, then your push is not strong. That's why you drop your elbow. When you relax, you drop your elbows on your side here so that there is a support on your elbow here so that it's stronger to do your push than to have it without a support. All right, so push. So when you do your push, don't push from the bottom. So push around your shoulder height. All right, when you do your push, your energy comes from here. So don't do your push this way. All right, don't push this way. So push with your fingers pointing upwards. This is push. Okay. All right. Now, I talked about the arm movement. Now let's talk about the leg movement. Now, with your right foot in front, right? With your right foot in front, I'll show you from the side view. Open your legs. Both legs must be about shoulder width apart. Right? Two legs cannot be on the same straight line, because when the same straight line, it is not stable, right? You're not stable. So you have to have some width, which is a shoulder width apart. All right, so two legs shoulder width apart. You can't open too big also. When you're too big, in Chinese, you lose your 整境. 整境 is like your wholeness, your whole, we talk a lot about equilibrium in Tai Chi, balance. So you have to be balanced. Your weight cannot be too spread out. The energy goes out everywhere. But you have it more controlled within here. So it's more controlled when you execute your movement. All your power, your energy is within a certain dimension rather than letting it out loose. All right, so that's why you cannot open your leg too wide also. All right, put your leg about shoulder width apart. All right, so these are two legs. So if I go from the side view, right, the front foot turns in a little bit. Sorry, come back to the front view again. The toe turn in a little bit, not exactly straight out this way, because when you're pointing forward, you're actually pointing out a little bit because you're using the outside. So you turn in a little bit. Our foot turn inwards a little bit. So in a little bit. Back foot is 45 degrees. All right. So let me show you from the side view. So this one is shoulder width apart. And then you have to bend your front knee. Bend your front knee. Now, if you bend your front knee with your hip at the side here, then you can see from the view that my knee is over my toe. All right? My knee is over my toe. But if I square my hip, that means I pull my hip in. Can you see my knee is being pulled in? So this is a bow stand, where your knee is not over your toe. All right, this is your back leg at 45 degrees. This is a good bow stand. My weight is here. My weight is not in the middle. My weight is forward, a little bit forward here. My weight is here. So from here to there, right, more on this side than on this side. Okay, so my weight is here. There is a sitting back in this grass sparrow's tail. So when you sit back, so what does it mean when you sit back? Is to bend your left knee. So the good bow stand is your leg is straight but not locked. All right, straight but not tightly locked. So not locked. So straight leg. When I say sit back, you bend your knee, bend your left knee, and shift your weight back. Just a little bit. All right, bend your knee and shift your weight back. Now don't sit your weight back all the way here and until your front leg is straight. If your front leg is straight, means you have a lot of almost all your strength is back. So when your opponent push you, you fall back very easily. You lose your balance. Worse still, if you stick out this one, then you fall back very easily. So feet must be strongly grounded onto the floor. So when you sit back means you bend your knee and shift your weight back. Just a tiny bit. So you're still stable this way, not this way. This is not stable. So it has, your front knee cannot be straight. So if some of you, your front knee is straight, it could be that your stance is too short. So some people's bow stance is too short. Then your front and back. There's nothing very much for you to move around. So bow stand has to be a little wider. All right. So tuck in your hip. See, tuck in your hip so that your knee is not over your toe. Bend your back knee and sit back. Sit back, just like that will do. With your knee in front is still bent. So you can practice going forward. When you go forward, you are using your left leg. Straighten your left leg and push yourself forward. Bend your knee, shift your weight back. Then push forward, straighten your knee. You're using your leg strength. As you straighten, you push yourself forward. Bend your knee, shift your weight back. So you can do this exercise a few times to learn how to sit back and go forward. And then sit back and go forward. Now the other mistake that some people do, can I show you on the other side, is when you sit back. So this is a forward. When I say sit back, some people bend their knee and they sit back this way. Now this is wrong, because when you sit back this way, your knee is here, but your toe is facing that direction. So they are in different direction, and that's very bad for the knee, stressing the knee. So you need to open up your knee so that your knee and your toe is in the same direction. All right, the other thing is also when they call this collapsing of your knee, right? Your knee collapse down. So if you collapse your knee, you realize that your foot is tilted inward also. Your foot is tilted inward. Then you sit back this way, your foot is not entirely flat. So when you put your foot down, you will open up this knee. So when you practice it sitting back, right? First tuck in your hip in front, so your weight is more in front. Right? Bend your knee, open this knee, sit back. This is how you sit back. Okay? Shift your weight forward, slowly straighten this leg. See, this leg, give it strength. Bend your knee, open your knee, sit back. All right? Go forward. So don't do this. You need to open this. All right? This is super important. All right? So shift your weight forward, straighten your knee. Bend your knee, open up your knee, shift your weight back. This is enough. Don't go too far back. All right? So you practice how you go forward, sit back. Forward, sit back. All right? So after you practice your leg posture, then you do the grasp the sparrow's tail. So what you do is when you prepare, you're preparing on your left, hug a ball. So when you do hug a ball on the left, you bend your knees, both knees down. The left hand is on top, right hand is bottom. It's like holding a ball here. All right? Slowly reach out your right heel a little bit to the right, not in front, because in front, then when you turn around, your legs will be in the same straight line. So you need to open up your hip, reach out a little bit more to the right, lower your heel, and then shift your weight forward. Turn your hip. Turn your hip, tuck in your hip, your knee will be here. All right, this is your first move. And then you lift up your arm, your hand, then drop your shoulder and elbow. Drop it down. And slowly sweep, 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 sweep to this side. As you sweep, it's not just your arm movement, not this. But from here, you move. So if you can see my body, I'm turning here. From here, I turn, 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 turn. All right, so first, I lift this up. 2, I drop my elbow, shoulder. And then 3, I slowly turn my whole body and sweep, sweep. Slowly flip my palm this way. All right, so this whole move is called ward off. Then bend your knee, sink down. Shift your weight back. Remember, as you shift back, open up your left knee. Sit back. That's enough, okay? As you sit back, push your arm forward. So don't sit back this way. So as you're sitting back, your arm is forward. So if you look at the side view, right from here, when I say sit back, bend my knee, I sit back. You see this distance getting wider because I'm sitting back, but my arm stays in front. I'm keeping my opponent at a distance. So this sitting back. Okay? So one more time. From here, lift up your arm. 1, 2, drop your elbow and shoulders. 3, slowly turn my whole body and slowly rotate my palms until about, if this is 12 o'clock, about 1 o'clock position. Don't go too far. Then you're using your arm because of this hip. I can't turn too far. And your opponent is in front of you. So the range of movement is from like 1 o'clock to 11 o'clock. So don't go too far away. All right? And then sink down. Shift your weight back. Remember to shift your weight back. Open up your left knee. Right? Sit back but reach forward. And then sweep. Again, you are using your entire body. If you can move, see the button. I turn my whole body. Right? So this is called roll back. You're sweeping your energies, your opponent to the side here. And then you drop your arm down, your right arm, drop it down. As you slowly turn your body to the front, flip your palms so that they face each other. Now shift your weight forward for a press. And then palms down, push outward. And then as you relax, so bend your left knee. As you shift your weight back, relax your arms. As you relax your arms, your elbows drop down to your side. Sit back, remember, open up your knee and sit back. And then slowly shift your weight forward and extend your arm. That is push. Right? So this whole movements, the 4 movements together is called grasp the sparrow's tail. So I'll do it one more time, but facing the back view so that you can do it together with me. Maybe I do it slightly at an angle so that you can see the arms too. Because if I go directly behind, you probably cannot see my arm movement very well. So let me try doing this angle. All right. So turning at 45 degrees to the left, bend both knees, left arm on top. All right. Push your left hand down as you reach your right foot out. Lower your heel, lower your hand down, and then shift your weight forward. Lift this up. 1, 2, drop your elbows, shoulder, and slowly rotate until the 1 o'clock direction. Then bend your knee, shift your weight back. Remember to open up my left knee. As I sit back, I push forward. Turn my whole body to the left, only to 11 o'clock. Drop my arm down, flip as I turn my body back to the front, flip my palms, shift my weight forward, straightening my left leg. Palms down, push out. Bend my left leg, shift my weight back, open up my left knee, and then drop my elbows to the side. Slowly shift my weight forward again, straightening my left knee, and then extend my arm for push. All right. Now, the next one, I'm going to add in the breathing. So, hug a ball on your left. All right. Then press down. Breathe in. Press down. Reach out. Lower your heel. So lower your heel, lower your hand. And breathe out. Shift your weight forward. Breathe in. Reach up. Get ready. Drop your elbows and breathe out. Sweep to 1 o'clock direction. Breathe in, bend your left knee, open up your left knee, sit back. That's breathing in. Breathe out, sweep to the left. Breathe in, drop your right arm, slowly rotate back to the front. Flip my palms. Then breathe out, do your press. Straighten my left knee, spread out. Breathe in, bend my left knee, open up my left knee, shift my weight back. Then relax my arms, drop my elbows to my side. And then breathe out, shift my weight forward, and extend my arms. All right? Now, this is the traditional grasp the sparrow's tail. So those of you who are learning the 85 forms or the 4 directional fist, this is the way to do the grasp the sparrow's tail. So I hope that you have a good time training. Thank you.